Happy Saturday morning, everybody. I chose Robin Pemberton, one of the legends. Hold on. Come over here, Richard. Okay, so here's what's been going on, guys. We stopped in Jackson, Michigan, and we saw Old Blue, which was J.D. McDuffie's original haul.
Yeah.
So this is all about, what it was like in the past. So my deal with you, Robin, is how did you end up getting a NASCAR? Didn't you come from the north?
Yeah, upstate New York.
Okay, Richard, get in here. I want you in here too.
So I was with Petty's in '79.
Yeah, but you came out. Tell me how you got. Everybody always goes, "How did you get the NASCAR? How did you get there?"
I drove.
Son of a bitch. Legendary.
I tried. I had a friend, Steve Mill got me a job there at the Petty's when Kyle started racing.
So you saw Steve Mill up north?
Yeah, we were friends since we were teenagers.
I'll be damned, I didn't know
12,
it.
13
Steve
years
Mill
old
and
from
you.
me. Yeah.
And did you both start at the Petty's?
He was down at DeWitt's with Benny and all of that.
Oh, yeah.
Then he went to the Petty's.
Is it DeWitt or DeWitt? What is it, Richard?
DeWitt.
DeWitt, yeah. Then you were with my brother Rusty, and you guys kicked some serious ass.
Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah. Were you there the year y'all won 10 races?
No, that Buddy was there. I think we won 5. It's the best year I had.
Were you there the year that they took your motor apart on the asphalt?
Yeah.
So then he went to work for NASCAR. But tell me about that story. Okay, so you guys win 10 poles one year, and NASCAR had enough of that.
So they took the motor apart in a
Here,
parking
it's going
lot.
to get good now. Okay, go ahead.
In a parking lot at Sears Point.
In the pit area, on the asphalt.
Yeah, on the asphalt. What's funny about it is that we sat on a pole, but that wasn't even our good qualifying motor. So that's where we left the whole time we're taking it apart.
Okay, so
that was all rusty there.
I'm going to try this, and then you straighten me out. Okay, you guys had light rods, so that created light inertia. You were turning that thing like 10,000 RPM?
We could turn a lot.
Everybody else is turning like 8,000 RPMs?
Yeah, we would turn it a lot.
He still don't want to tell the exact truth.
It was a lot.
Right, come over here.
What's happening?
Look at these gentlemen. Get over here.
This is
trying to cut you off.
So, no, don't be
Legends.
cutting me off. This is good stuff. So,
This sweet man.
yes, he is.
I didn't get in a lot of trouble in NASCAR, but if there was nearest trouble,
What's crazy
Robin would swoop in and save me every time.
I think of Robin more as a crew chief than his NASCAR days. But we're talking about the time that they sat on like 10 poles in a year with Rusty.
Right.
It was a lot.
I felt bad because it was like year 5 and someone's like showed me a picture of Robin as a crew chief, and my response was, wait, the guy that runs the place that's what he... I had no idea. And then I dug and I was like, oh my God.
That is strange, though, because you look at Dale Jr. and you look at a lot of the great race car drivers, and all of a sudden now they're in TV.
Right.
Everybody makes that transition in life. Was that? So we talked about that. Those were light rotating parts in that motor. And you guys...
Allegedly.
Did that piss Penske off? Everybody's seen those parts laid out all over?
I think it ruffled feathers.
I didn't like that at all.
Well, we were mad because we had stuff we wanted to do when we get out of the racetrack. You're up in wine country. You don't want to stand there tearing a motor parts Friday afternoon. That's not fun.
Isn't it funny how people see things so differently? I'm thinking, okay, NASCAR just invited Robert Yates, Jack Roush, everybody over there to watch you guys pull that motor apart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that ain't right, because you guys worked for that.
Yeah.
You're like, that was a long time ago, right?
Well, that was a long time ago. That was 30 years ago, probably. 25 years ago. It was over 25.
What was it? Yeah.
Yeah, it was
that's my problem, Robin. Things just go so fast. Okay, Richard Bostick took some pictures of you down at Rockingham.
This was my transportation guy with Kyle.
I bragged on Richard at Rockingham, and I said, drove for Cale Yarborough. No, Buddy Baker. Who all did you drive for?
You, Kyle.
He drove our tractor trailer when I had dirt ever.
Benny Parsons.
Yeah.
Straight truck. Riverside.
Yeah.
Me and Benny went to Riverside. Me and him were straight truck trailer. Saturday night truck.
Do you have one story that stands out from hauling that race car? Are you like Toucan? Did you get stuck in Mexico at a bar or anything?
No.
Did you?
What?
So everybody in the old days, everybody went to Riverside or Ontario. They always have that story. Oh, we went to Tijuana. You guys didn't know that?
I did lock Kyle up in the trailer at Daytona one time.
What happened?
Well,
It was time to go.
Yeah, and I said, anybody in here? Nobody said that. I locked the door.
Right?
I mean, a padlock. It won't like they got the doors now.
Is that coffee black?
I always kept a spare key.
Hazelnut creamer.
And somebody called me and said, hey, Kyle's locked in the trailer. He's beating. Get me out of here. Get me out. I said, what the hell? You got a telephone. You got a bathroom. You got plenty of mellow yellow, food to eat, telephone.
You locked him in. So is it true that every time you go to the scales, like the man or the lady that runs the scales on the side of the highway, they go, you got a hat up in there?
Yeah.
Is that the deal with it? I mean, just give me a damn hat.
Look, all our trucks, everybody's, are super clean. I mean, inspected. We're not, like log haulers, so they don't mess with you too bad. But I mean, sometimes we get pulled over and have an inspection too.
It is pretty cool, though. I mean, Robin, even us, us guys that work on the cars, there's so much respect for the truck drivers. Because to me, the most respect I give you, I mean, I give you respect for everything, but getting those damn truck and trailers, like, say, in Bristol. And how do you know the routine, all these tracks? Is that just experience?
Because I'm doing it all the years.
I mean, when you take those tractor trailers and you come into Martinsville, you come into Bristol, you go into Wilkesboro, there's technique to getting those things in and out of those tight spots. You guys are good at that.
I used to tell people I would get so close, I said they'd get a Chinook helicopter and drop them in for us.
All right, guys. Well,
All right.
coffee.
Load up.
Years of
Time
experience.
load up. And this is your bike.
We'll see you in an hour and a half.
See you next week.
All right,
Bye, beautiful.
bye.
Go get in the van.
Right. So yes, sir.
We'll just do a little bit here real quick. Hold on, I don't want to drop this. Let's go find Kim. See how she's doing. Hi. There she is. Look at that bike. That bike's a badass. That's a stock Harley Davidson. Took it to Uncle Rusty and Steven at Southern Country Custom, and they got this guy here. He wants to be on the show. I don't even know him.
Hey Kenny, we got snowmobile suits on sale right now if you want one.
Where are they at?
Just down the road a few miles, man, Steve.
Well, that's really nice of you, buddy, but I'm looking good. Thank you. What's your name?
Rod.
Rod. That man just walked up to me and said, I got the snowmobile suits on sale. I'm like, okay. And this right here, this wonderful lady is in charge of all social media.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Ellie. Ellie?
Yes.
And you told me this morning, but I was just getting my eyes open. All right, they're getting their helmets on. I'm getting nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Because I don't want to be left behind.
No one can leave you behind.
I love you.
No one can forget you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Thank you. All right, here we go. Kimberly, are you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You always find good friends. This man's very nice to you. Yeah,
Try to be.
you're very nice. Yeah, you look good. Where's your guys' bike at? Let's look at Schrader. Annie, are you wanted by the police? Can you be seen?
It's got to be better than that one.
So in Missouri, if you go to take a picture of somebody in Missouri and they're like, no, the first thing you go is, why? Are you wanted by the police? You can't. All right. Will you hold my coffee for a minute? Just for a minute. I appreciate it. All right. We're going to end like this.
I got cheese. I feel like it's got that.
Oh, may the Lord be with you. I love you, man.
So worse shape. I got Jesus in my pocket. Jesus on your bike.
I love you.
Love you too, Kenny.
Okay.
So glad you're so shy.
There's the boss. There's the boss.
Somewhere I have lipstick in here. That's what I was looking for.
Look at here. They got this baby. They're right. They're right.
I know where it is though.
I'm jealous because I can't carry a damn coffee with me.
Look at this, Kenny.
Let me see. Oh! His Garmin, his phone holder.
It's Garmin that's 100.
How many miles on this baby?
Oh, it's low miles. 50. 52.
52,000 miles.
It's low mileage.
He rides all over. All right. Say goodbye,
Eric,
Kenny.
turn around. He's doing coffee with Kenny.
I am. I got to get this in.
And I got Kenny's coffee.
All right.
I finally made one. I watched 100 of them. I finally
There's his
Thank you for holding my coffee.
should have Sunoco on it.
Hey, it should. Say that again.
Should have Sunoco on it.
It should. I got a decal in there,
All right, we're
but
going to talk about this so you get it right the next time.
say goodbye.
Goodbye.